It's like, ah!
No, stop that.
I'm okay. Anyway,
Okay.
let's continue.
Okay. Alright. Continuing where we left off. You can use the skip button. Fast forward to... Alright.
Wait, who's Sayori?
Well,
I'll Sayori.
Yeah, you were.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Alright.
Oh, wait.
Alright, Ronik, my boy.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Ronik, you should talk louder.
Never use that voice again.
Yeah, Ronik. Ronik.
Come on, that's too excited.
Yeah, like...
Come on, give me more... fuck!
You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah,
Come on.
You gotta believe. Believe.
Give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Yeah, that's better. What?
What?
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles
I will
onto
cut
the desk.
a hoe. Who hurt Sayori? What was? A cookie?
Okay, that's nice.
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? Oh my god. It's because I paid my restitution? Is that that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Retribution. Oh,
No.
sorry.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
It did, almost.
I'm not Natsuki.
There you are.
No, I'm Monica.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh, I am! Oh, I love that. Can we marry all of them?
Yeah.
You could try.
We're not going to try to marry all of them.
Are you sure?
Hey, listen, we can move to Utah.
Are you sure? I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Crushes it.
Just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a
She
big
opens
bite.
it up and she crushed it in her arms, so it's just crumbs.
So good.
Don't make that noise again.
Which one?
All of the noises.
Sayori's... Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over... Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth.
You can do it, John. I believe you.
I bit my tongue!
She's adorable.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
She is precious.
Natsuki
Yes.
takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do I think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Look at Yuri's precious face.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez! I get it!
Rob, I don't want this to turn bad. Why can't we just stick to the happy stuff?
This is happy stuff.
But
it is a game where you talk to cute girls in a literature
But
club.
it might turn bad. I don't want it to turn bad.
Just watch the game. Visual novel. It's a thing. It's fine. Read.
But Robert!
Robert!
Oh my god!
I'm scared.
Look, all I'm saying is that you don't know what'll happen. You have no idea what will happen.
Yeah, but I don't want any of them to get hurt. I'm attached.
Then keep playing the game.
Is there a way to make them all happy?
Yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
Are we gonna do it so far?
Think so.
Okay.
Okay,
I feel like
okay.
he's lying to us.
Probably.
We're
but-
just going... Hey, if he's lying to us, we can play it again and then make them happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that.
Okay.
If I'm lying to you, which I'm not.
I don't fucking trust you as far as I can throw you. Which
You
is
can't
admitted...
throw me far. I'm a big guy.
He's got the skin of a white man. You can't trust him.
That's racist. That's very racist.
It's okay, I'm white.
No, that doesn't work like that.
Kind of does, actually.
Shut up.
That's why I can drop the hard R, but you can't.
The
You
hard
can't even
R.
drop,
Oh, wait.
You can't even drop the A. Fuck you.
Shut up, you fucking Oreo. You may have the chocolate exterior, but inside is the white filling.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure.
Yes.
Are you sure?
100%.
I have chains too, motherfucker.
But do you have soul eater chains?
No, that's fair. That is fair. That is a fair point.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori...
Ah!
It's so cute!
Oh!
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Uh-huh. Let me do that again.
Do you mean...
No, we're gonna go with it. Keep going.
I feel like you intended to go like a... Ooh.
That's why I did. I didn't go like the high pitch. So
You
I
just
like,
Imagine Sayori. He's like...
She has a smoker cough. You just start talking like a...
Gotta get my snooks.
Thank you, Natsuki. I love the cookie. Yours looks really good too. Hold on, I gotta...
I'm watching you, Mike Wazowski. Always watching.
Good,
Good.
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where is she, guys?
Ugh.
Where's Monica?
Typical Monica. Where's Monica anyway?
That's not typical of her at all.
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay.
That's what happened to Monica.
She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
No, you're all equally lovely.
That's true.
Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open.
Guys, Monica's dead. What?
What?
Sorry,
What?
I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Huh? Oh, wait. Yeah, Monica chose the club after her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Just imagining her, like, you've seen the second Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
You know when Davy Jones is playing the piano with his beard?
Oh,
It's like one of the coolest things ever.
And he's...
She's just playing with her hair.
Yeah.
Ah!
She's just like...
That'd be fantastic, okay? I would love to see that. Someone animate this, please.
Good.
I'm totally looking at
I
us,
wasn't
Davy Jones.
aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so?
Aww.
In that case, I won't let you down, Ronik.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck!
Finger guns. Thanks!
I did that. That was finger guns. This would be more like, hey.
Hey. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade.
Ooh, mischievous.
Spicy words.
I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
Jesus.
She's like ate it in one bite, like just shoved the cookie in her mouth.
Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
What?
Of course,
Okay.
she's in the closet.
Of course.
I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Aww, is she reading it with the Santa? Ah! That's so cute!
Look at that face!
Why is she
Look
so
at
precious?
that face!
I ship
How can
these
you not love
friendships
her?
so fucking hard.
How can you not? How can you not love her?
Grat! I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our music. And she's looking at me and her eyes meet for a split second.
Roller!
This is John's actual reaction to women.
Excuse you, bitch. Excuse you, bitch.
He's not wrong, John. He's not wrong by any means.
He's a little wrong.
No, he's not. Whenever you see a cute girl, like, just alarms start going off in your head, and you become dumb.
It's...
I can't refute any of this. But I can't. No, I can't.
You don't want to believe it, but...
But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book.
Oh.
Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Uh-huh.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Our boy's digging.
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy two of them.
Oh.
I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go.
You dense motherfucker!
Oblivious.
Why are you saying that? Wait, what? I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear.
I want to fucking die.
Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Like this beat! I hate myself.
You should.
Like this what?
I will make you a room.
See that stove right there?
No, that's a fair point. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the wolf? What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is... Excuse me?
I think you know a lot more about this than we do. I remember reading a little bit, but I forgot it.
I don't get it.
The book is titled Portrait of Markov.
Isn't Markov like a philosopher or something like that?
There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
This is not an actual book.
It's
I will
not.
tell you that.
Okay.
Yes. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison.
Huh.
And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ronik?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things.
Like Yuri.
On ice?
Yeah! Yuri and Ice!
I'm waiting for the hit sequel, Yowie on Ice.
Get the fuck out. Go. Get read. Read the
And,
goddamn...
you know what's gonna make it funny? Is
Read
this-
the words!
You know what I want Yowie on Ice to be about?
About two girls?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Increase the meme!
Double down on the meme, you gotta double down! You're playing poker. You're playing poker with the memes. You got the memes and you got the memes right here. You got your cards here, and you see you put out the memes. It's like, I'm gonna bet this meme, petting dog meme. I'm gonna bet the petting dog meme. Huh? What's this? Oh, 2 6s. Oh, I'm gonna split. Pap, pap.
I
Bet
think
more
if it's
memes.
a petting dog meme, it'd not be 2 6s, but 2 dwarfs.
We're gonna go back to the story.
Maybe a lick
We're gonna go back to the story.
with a snack.
Stop. Read.
Snack.
No. The blood.
Blap!
Blap. Blap.
She's so...
She's so shy.
she's-
I'm now Sean Connery.
Fuck
Sean Connery.
She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. I do not relate to that at all.
I do.
I do too.
I don't.
Oh, shit! It's my turn to read, guys. I should probably start reading.
Probably.
Stop! Okay.
If you want to finish this game today, we should probably.
Alright, that's fine. It's just those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
Aw.
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
That's...
Adorable.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's... Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. Gomennasai. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to.
Oh,
That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
John is feeling uber attacked right now.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue.
The button.
Did you read that?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah.
It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
Oh.
I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry.
There it is.
I mean...
Oh.
I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk out until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us.
Is this an innuendo? I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Oh my god, he's so cute!
Are you okay, Nick?
He's so cute!
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Lucas is playing Terraria.
Hey, Lucas.
I do the same with my right arm and hold onto the right side of the book. That way, I turn to a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's faith and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? To turn the page?
Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah.
John,
And the hood is
thanks.
up. John's hood is up. He's hiding from his feelings.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Voila! In humble view! Sorry. I like V for Vendetta. Shut up.
It's a great movie.
It is a great movie. It's also a great graphic novel.
Oh, I forgot it was a graphic novel.
Yeah.
Yep. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri.
Do you know what your name means?
This might be a silly thought, but... the main character kind of reminds me of you, a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remains silent for a moment.
But, Ronik, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her.
Oh.
That's so embarrassing that you think that.
Oh.
Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Let me hide my feelings!
My grip is stronger than your entire arm strength.
Excuse you do not know that.
Then why can't you cover your face, John? Why can't you hide your feelings, John?
Bitch. Bitch. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other.
Mm-mm.
We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
I think that counts as Yuri.
Yeah, I think so!
Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. No! My protection is gone.
Hello, John Fox. Welcome to
Welcome to
Read
Doki
your
Doki.
Read shit.
Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb.
Huh?
Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
Oh!
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Sure, kid.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
What was that?
That was a phone.
That was my phone.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Alright! I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. You know, being a kid who read
Yeah.
a lot, that's an important skill to have.
That is a really good skill to
Yeah.
have.
Because when you're in high school and elementary school and middle school, have little thoughts come up to you and be like, "Hey John, what you reading?" Close the book. And it's like, bitch, I already had the page number memorized. What you gonna do?
Damn. I just fold the page, because I'm a monster.
You're a terrible human being.
It's my fucking book. I spent my money on it. I'm going to save my progress the way I want to, goddammit.
Fair enough. Alright, let's show it to Monica. Hey, hey, Monica.
Hey, Bode Monica. Hi again, Ronik. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that.
Ah!
As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. Great job, Ronik. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it.
Ooh.
Stop. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep.
Hey!
I guess I underestimated you.
You damn straight. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
You're not wrong.
It's not wrong there.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
Did you see how her face was like?
What did her face do?
Like that entire time when you were recounting like what like Sayori and Yuri like her face was just like she's usually like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But her face was just like.
No, I didn't notice that.
Yuri likes this. And Sayori likes this, and now she's like. I never really asked though. It's kind of. It was weird.
It could be like she's just thinking.
Well, yeah, maybe that's just to her like mannerisms and how she talks. Some people talk with their hands.
The guy.
It wasn't the hands; it was the face.
Yeah, but some people talk with
She
their
has
face.
different faces. It's almost as if she's a person.
It's almost like she's allowed to smile and frown and have deep thought.
I wasn't saying that.
Are you saying women can't have deep thought, John? Is that what you're saying?
Like unsettling?
Yes. It was more like a robot reciting instead of just like a it wasn't more like a I'm thinking, I'm frowning, I'm thinking, I'm silent. It was more like a Yuri likes this and Sayori likes this.
Shit, is Monica a robot?
Is Monica a robot?
No.
Okay. I'm sure
could be
I'm
lying.
nowhere near her level yet.
She's a character. Technically, they're all fucking robots, but she's a character in a game.
Technically, they're code.
Oh my fucking god! I'm going to stab both of you. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing.
Bro, she's a
do
robot.
your own thing.
If she's a robot, I'm going to be very upset with you.
Just play the goddamn game. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
All right, let's take a look.
Who wants to read this one?
Well, I'm Ronik. So.
Okay, you read it.
This is called Save Me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
She is a fucking robot, isn't she?
It's a fucking game. You think that they're gonna put this much shit into that?
Yes.
Nah. Fucking play it.
Scroll up. So, scroll up. Save me. Load me.
Is she actually a person, but she's been taken over and brainwashed by robots?
I don't fucking know.
Yes, you do!
Play the game. I'm not gonna tell you anything about what happens.
So, let me just... Her last poem,
Okay.
she's talking about, like, someone, herself, or something trapped and looking through a, like, white screen, right? Yeah.
Wait, is she talking to us? Like, is she
Is
breaking
she-
the fourth wall?
I didn't read too much into that.
Is she self-aware?
I didn't fucking read too much into it. I don't know.
Is Monica self-aware?
I don't fucking know.
Okay. We're just... It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, it's interesting. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling.
But robots, like in third generation, can have feelings.
Or a conversation with the reader.
They can also have conversations, but I'm pretty sure that starts in second generation.
I'm gonna murder all of you. I'm gonna kill everyone in this room and myself. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something.
That's just what the robots want you to think.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision.
Like
not
killing...
faking.
Not faking?
When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind.
She is self-aware. She has to be.
She's explaining all of her shit. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even
that
about
face!
writing?
Right there! Right there! That face!
She's been brainwashed, I tell you.
Look at that face!
That's kind of a weird face.
Maybe she's like...
See? Motherfucker!
Maybe she's not exactly self-aware, but she knows, something's wrong. Like, she has the sense that she's in a game, but she's not entirely, knows it yet.
Nick, save the game.
Listen.
Nick, save the game.
Just save it right
the
now.
game. Right now. Not load.
No, not
save
load.
it. Save it.
Save.
Yep.
There
All
we
right.
go.
And we're back.
There we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Alright, return. What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Rob!
What the fuck do you want me to tell you? I can't tell you anything about what's going on.
We're doing Sayori.
No.
No? What'd you want to do?
But you love Sayori.
I do.
Nick loves
I
Sayori.
love all of them.
I love all of them.
But she's not going to like this poem.
Oh.
I don't want to see her sad.
Alright, it's your turn to read.
She likes it.
Oh, wait. I like this one, Ronik. It has some nice feelings in it. It's been so long since you actually read that I kind of zoned out for a second.
I'm glad.
Glad you zoned out.
Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better.
Yeah, I guess he caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good.
Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it.
No. I still like this one, I promise. I wouldn't lie to you, Ronik. Never, ever.
Aww. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday...
Yesterpace?
Oh, no.
Yesterpay!
What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. You're wrong.
Ooh. Call her out.
No.
Call her out, John.
I'm calling me out.
Okay.
I'm calling Ronik out.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind.
Well, it's kind of like a movie.
Call the main character out.
As a movie, it has one job: to entertain you. If you walk out of a movie and say, you know what, I got something out of that. In one moment, I felt entertained. Boom, the movie was good and it did its job.
I wouldn't say that's good. I would say that did its job.
It did its job.
It could do its job very poorly.
Then some movies do their job better, and some do it worse.
Robert, in regards to what you just said, there are
counterexamples. Like The Room. No one can say that The Room is a good movie, but it's entertaining
but
as
it
fuck.
does its job in entertainment.
Allow me to suggest to you a difference between good and great. Just because a movie is great doesn't mean it's good.
It's understandable.
Great does not connotate good. You can be a great leader, but a fucking terrible human being. Great?
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, like Hitler.
Okay.
I'm being serious.
I mean,
Like,
you're right. You're absolutely right.
But he's a horrible person,
Exactly!
but a great leader.
Actually, it wasn't Hitler's idea to do the final solution as one of his generals. Fun fact. And Hitler's like, yeah, this sounds like a good idea. Let's do that.
Well, even like before, like he became in power, he was openly racist.
History. With Doki Doki
Maybe we should just talk. We should just do a podcast. We just talk about history shit.
You know, an interesting thing was I took a Holocaust film and literature class, and then over summer I took a class on Hitler and the Third Reich.
Yeah.
Spanning from 1920s to 1945.
Yeah.
What happened in
It was-
1945? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It
I'm
was
kidding.
my fucking
I'm kidding. It was a
God.
joke.
Whoo boy. It was interesting because the things Hitler was doing were very similar to Trump.
We're not getting on this subject. We're moving on right now.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll start the conversation there.
Okay.
John,
Yeah, maybe.
Just for the sake of the video, we're going to move on.
He's going on the internet, boyo.
I know. That's why I said it.
We can be politically charged later.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me either.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me?
Yes!
That's so sweet.
So we did yesterday.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. You really do.
Oh.
If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Honestly, like, I'm Sayori.
Well, Nick has found his waifu.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Well, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like both. Here's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad.
What?
Happy and sad?
Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't see you liking something sad,
Can you read the
Sayori.
names? Do you need glasses, Nick?
I wear contacts.
Well, maybe you should get them checked.
Well,
Uh-huh.
I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice rainbow. Nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly bad.
Huh? Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Ronick. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar.
Sorry?
You gotta keep reading.
It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it chatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends, my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
She likes bittersweet.
Robert?
She likes bittersweet! She just said that!
Holy crap!
Right?
Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful? Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, blush.
I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I want to keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times? But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki.
Alright. Well, I'll leave Yuri for last.
Yeah.
I want to end this on a happy note, Robert.
Okay, that's fair.
I liked your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I could tell you were more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that bullshit. Ha!
I would like to interject something and say that the only thing thick about Natsuki is her head.
Yeah.
She's so cute, though.
She kind of reminds me of a ram. Like her hair kind of looks like a ram's horn.
She kind of. Yeah, I can see that.
Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Amy Likes Spiders. A poem by Natsuki. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
Damn.
Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus...
Course.
Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She is gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone.
Jesus.
Not bad, right?
I like spiders.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course! It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you.
Blackmail.
But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that! I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Huh. Actually, that was pretty nice.
That was a nice poem.
Yeah. I like spiders, though.
Spiders are cool. Let's see what you've written for today.
Why is she so cute?
Are you okay, Nicholas?
Honestly, like,
I'm telling you right now.
I think the what?
I'm gonna tell you right now. She is my favorite.
She reminds me a scary amount of Alicia, and so.
Oh boy.
I think.
Aw, that's cute.
That's adorable.
That's pretty gay.
So are we shipping Sayori and Yuri now?
Yeah, I guess so. Damn.
Do you like it?
Ronik, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining it.
Get your hood off. Get your fucking
Get
hood
the
off.
hood down.
Get the hood off.
The hood.
Get down here. Stay
I
with us, John.
really wanted to try giving it more imagery.
You kind of slipped into the Joker a little bit, like.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did?
It's like
Yeah.
for a quick second.
Yeah, he's just like imagery. He's like, like the Joker.
It's about sending a message. It's about sending a
and
message
it's God.
to the Batman.
It's simple. We killed the Batman. Like, I can't do it. I can't do Joker. I could have really tried,
something, never do it for free. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess.
Oh.
It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me...
Okay, John.
really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. Not 1 second.
I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
Aww.
The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of... Wait, let me start over. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian.
Pavlovian?
That's what I said.
Okay.
A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah. If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want it to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny. I mean, I interpreted the poem as like... She said the raccoon is the urge, so she's just like, I can't like trust people or talk to them, and I have to repress who I am, so I'm going to like kill this urge.
She was feeding it, though.
Yeah.
She says, slice. Like, she slices a knife. She kills the raccoon at the end. Right?
No, okay, so I won't get dark with it, because this is how I took it. Okay. So, the bread was her arm, and she was cutting herself. And, like, the raccoon was the feeling of, like, just any feeling. And so, you know, when people cut themselves, like, they get that, like, feeling back. And so, like, the rush of blood and, like, I feel myself again, that's how I took it. Like, she was cutting herself, and so the raccoon symbolized, like, her feelings coming back to her for a little bit, but then they would leave again, so she would have to cut again.
Well, so, the way I took it was, like, you have, of course, you have, like, the knife was the means to satisfy the urge. The bread was the thing that you're using to satisfy the urge. The raccoon is the urge. And so she has these unusual hobbies that she partakes in, and she uses the metaphorical knife as a means to satisfy that urge. And then the urge keeps coming back. And the rush of blood is, I take it more to mean like adrenaline.
Okay, so it's not really a physical blood. It's more
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I mean, because she says it's metaphorical. She likes metaphorical
right.
things, so it doesn't have to be a literal rush of blood. It could represent an adrenaline rush that she gets off of her unusual hobbies.
Okay,
I can see both. But maybe that says more about me than her. Shit. Oh no.
We should keep going then.
Oh no, I'm thinking about things.
It's open to interpretation,
Don't you dare
Johnny.
put that fucking hood up, John.
About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Huh? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener.
I hate myself.
Okay, everyone!
And I accept my weirdness.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well.
Oh shit.
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Oh.
Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem and to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like this.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Oh, guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
You're really good at the tsundere.
Alright.
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
No, baby, you always have
everyone.
a choice.
Always got a choice, BB!
You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh.
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica!
This
is too sudden.
Oh.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no.
Oh.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Sure you can.
Thanks, babe.
Sure,
Now,
you can!
Stop. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes their
Recitation.
Reaction.
Recitation.
recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Oh shit!
Ah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden!
She's not about to be stood the fuck up. No, she's about to go throw down. She's throwing down.
She's doing this.
She's like, no,
Mic
I'm
drop
not gonna let,
on the stage.
No,
fucking go.
I'm not gonna let this green-eye white bow piece of shit tell me how to tell my poems.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper to her chest and goes to the podium, keeping her head down.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
Oh, wait. You can do it, Yuri!
It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words...
Words?
Words.
Quivering words transform into the sharp syllable... Oh no! That's not good at all! Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman.
Johnny, you okay?
No.
Are the feelings getting to you a little bit?
No, it's just my depression.
Oh.
The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing.
Perfect.
This must be a rare glimpse into whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snacks back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay! I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
A little bead of sweat. Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheerily like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Ronik liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It means you're a douchebag.
Yeah, you fucking thick.
I wish I was thick.
Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
But that poem didn't.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Oh.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the pet festival, you know.
Okay.
Festival.
Festival.
It's a fucking pests. What?
What?
Now who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Ronik. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Ronik lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Ooh!
Natsuki.
Hashtag ruined.
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me and making me feel terribly awkward.
Just read the 20 words we picked last night.
I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway, and I'm very grateful to it. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe. Let's just move on.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting?
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath.
Sorry.
I want to jump.
I want to jump.
Stop. Stop that. You are loved, John. Stop.
John.
Into the Grand Canyon.
I swear.
The Grand Canyon calls to me.
First off,
What?
the Grand Canyon is very far from here, okay?
Road trip. Let's go.
We're not driving you to the Grand Canyon so you can jump.
Hey, I'll go.
Damn.
I'll drive. I'll drive right in.
Suicide pact?
Yeah.
We're depressed college students.
We're depressed because we are college students.
Hey, the light died. Alright, John.
Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that
Oh,
again.
please, make me do it again.
Robert, I don't want to hear about your sex life.
Shut the up, fuck. Get out of here. Well.
Daddy.
Excuse you. I'm
Daddy.
gonna have to ask you to stop.
Okay.
Can you don't?
Can you don't?
Alright, click it. I already read it. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
She called us her friends.
Aww.
Back up!
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time that you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Oh.
Yep, no problem. You're welcome.
Okay, everyone.
Let's go.
I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait!
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori? Oh, wait.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys.
I'm sorry!
Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
You don't.
Does not compute.
It's okay, Ronak. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. They're cute.
Yeah.
They're cute.
They're really cute.
Okay.
Sayori's adorable.
Sayori's cute. Our character's kind of a dick.
Yeah, he really is.
Like, but on the one hand, it's
but he's thick-headed.
It's like, he's a high school kid, but like...
And he's also a high school male. And speaking as males, we're fucking idiots. We are so dense. It is ridiculous.
But at the same time, like, his friend starts oversleeping, and he's just kind of like,
Okay.
And it's only when we get into the game that he starts doing something about it. And, like, if your friend just starts oversleeping a bit, and, like, you notice it like that, and that's not natural, like...
Maybe she's just fucking lazy.
Or maybe
It's the
she's
first sign of
depressed.
Depression.
Maybe.
That's a sign of depression.
It's one of the first signs of depression.
You're right, though.
So, like, watch out for your friends, guys. Let's go. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home.
Oh, no.
She's so precious.
Hey, Sayori.
Robert, I want to say it real quick. just in case. Just in case. Excuse me.
Good luck, Nick.
It's so good at the clicking thing.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
Look at the blush.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
I don't want her to be sad.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
Alright, hear me out. There is a third option. We walk home with both of them.
At the same time.
And it's not awkward at all.
We're doing it as friends. Friends.
Okay, so... Well, on one hand, we really like Yuri. But on the other hand, we always walk home with Sayori. So...
Well, okay. But also, if she asks you whether... If she asks you if you would like... If she can walk home with you, what are you going to say to her? Are you going to sit there and be like, I typically walk home with Sayori.
That's true.
So...
But then, like, Sayori would feel bad because we always walk home together.
She would feel bad. So
and then she'd be left walking by
herself.
herself.
There's really no right answer.
Either way, we're going to be a douchebag.
John's taking executive positioning here.
Sorry, John.
I was taking it, and I was like, but Yuri's so sweet!
I know.
She is.
Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
Huh?
The ship.
But, she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez.
Yeah, she is.
I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Ronik. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, you brought up the question. You made me make this decision. I've already made up my mind.
I kind of regret the decision, though. Like, but Yuri... I don't know.
Listen, it's Sayori.
Yeah.
Status quo.
I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen?
Ooh!
The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
She wants the road dick from Ronik.
You okay?
No. Moving on!
Laugh! Grief.
Alright, real talk. Who are we going for?
I see Yuri.
No.
No?
No. I say we either go for Sayori or Natsuki.
I'm not voting.
What's wrong with Yuri?
I'm really bad for Sayori.
Once Nick realized that Alicia is like Yuri, he's like, what's wrong with... It's like he's getting offended.
No, I didn't.
No, he's just sitting there just like, how dare you not like Yuri?
No, it's not that. It's just like... I
Yuri's my wife.
I like Yuri.
My thing is that I want
bet you do, Nick. I bet you love Yuri.
So, real talk, I know Yuri is a slang word for something. I just don't know what.
It is...
lesbian manga and anime.
Oh, okay.
For those who don't know, Yuri is a word referring to manga or other similar Japanese media that involve love between two females.
Now let me learn you a thing. Yaoi is the same thing but referring to love between two males, which is why Yuri on Ice is fucking hilarious, because the main character's name is Yuri, and he's a dude falling in love with another dude. I'm the dude.
Is this you coming out of the closet, John?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm very painfully straight, guys.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, we all knew that. Alright, so who are we going for? Real talk.
Well, if you want to go for Yuri, we can.
But if you want to go for Yuri, we can.
Hear.
I'm hearing you.
Hear me out.
Say it.
Keep
My mind is open.
Keep an open mind.
Yes.
Alright, John, spit it out.
We have a save file. We go for Sayori in one.
Okay. Well,
And Yuri
I already
in the
did that,
other
so I saved it right before we chose who to walk home with.
so we don't really need to. We can just do that. We can just keep going.
Okay, so you want to do, like, what, romance would be it? I don't
For
know.
Sayori?
Yeah.
For Sayori, I think grief would be.
Yeah.
Fear, definitely.
Or poof.
No,
That would be Natsuki.
cutesy little shit. I'm gonna be honest. I hate tsundere characters. I cannot stand them.
Wait, what's Sindiri mean?
That's a character that's like...
I'm totally into you, but I'm gonna act like I'm not because I'm super edgy and...
Natsuki.
I hate it.
I hate it in real life.
I hate it in both anime and real life.
Granted, that doesn't really happen in real life.
I mean, it kind of does.
It does. It does.
You ever hear that
It
thing
does.
that people tell you in like elementary school? Like, if they're mean to you, that means they like you.
Yeah.
I was bullied a lot, so if they were mean to me, it was just like, okay.
I was John's bully.
You put me in a trash can.
Alright.
I apologize.
No, you didn't. You guys just surrounded me, picked me up, and put me in the trash can. And
So,
you laughed.
does-
Granted, it was fucking hilarious.
Does this mean that you sort of have Stockholm Syndrome now for your bullies?
No.
Okay.
You don't see me as a bully, do you, John?
No, I
I can't feel better now.
don't. No,
No, Nick,
Hurt.
you are not a bully. Yeah. No.
Sunny.
Yeah.
Scars. Was that unexpected?
No.
Okay.
Treasure?
Sure.
The tone, tragedy. Defeats.
Lazy, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say
Lust.
it. Lazy. Boom. Lazy. Boom. Ow, I don't fucking know, boys.
Dance.
Nah, that's Yuri. Oh.
Joy.
Yeah.
Cry.
Cry. Friends.
Yeah.
Friends.
Friends.
Love.
Yeah.
Pain. Fun.
Disaster.
Too many syllables.
Fair death.
Sure, why not?
Eh.
Oh.
We've talked
This is
about
dark.
how you think she has depression.
Yeah, she probably, yeah. She probably does. I mean,
Charm.
yay. Alright, 2 more words. 2 more words.
Doki Doki.
Doki.
Yep. What?
Fun fact, Doki Doki typically refers to the sound that a heart makes when it's beating.
Really?
Mhm.
So, okay.
Misery? Why did you go straight to Mary?
I saw I saw the M!